Okay. Feels weird to start a stream without music, but I didn't figure I needed to turn it on today because I'll just be reviewing a VOD and that's gonna have audio. A bit too much audio actually. So I turned my mic up quite a bit for this stream for my event stream, because the previous stream I felt my mic was a bit quiet. This time though, it picked up a ton of sound. You could really hear my spacebar especially. You could hear it squeak, but you could also hear the thump, and the thump is annoying. And something interesting is when you listen to it without headphones, you don't hear the thump, you only hear the squeak, and I don't really mind that, but the thump kind of grinds my gears. It's weird, because when I got headphones, it made listening to music a lot better because of that, but I don't know, I feel like... So I've turned my mic down a bit, but it's still more than it previously was. I really have to figure out my audio settings and just get a mic boom. That's what I need to do. But anyway, I had so much fun this Pandora's Box. I really, really want to play more Minecraft events. And yeah, I've been thinking about a ton, so I'm gonna start reviewing it.
Let's go win some event.
If we win
Swap,
today,
thanks
we
for the
may be
follow.
the best team of all time. If we win
Second
today,
back
I'm
on.
either bottom fragging or I'm fucking
Pat's
popping.
going back on.
If I make final, you can play Coliseum.
Yeah, spoiler alert, we did not win the event.
Tomorrow?
Each person in the room on
Each
one...
person-
Anyway, let's begin with the voting phase.
Hey, I'm gonna fall.
I don't really know what to do during the voting phase, to be honest. Oh no, my... Well, this isn't good.
An item.
There we go.
No one knows about this epic gamer trick that can get you 4 million.
Oh, this is just bad movement to start. I keep hitting my feet on everything.
No, Solar PM, so you just misunderstood.
Also, I probably could have studied to see where items spawn. I asked my teammates about it and they thought it was random, but I'm really not sure. Usually in MCC, if I suspect there's a chance of something not being random, I'll review it, but I didn't put in that level of effort this event.
Are we voting jumping mad?
Yes.
Sure, we can vote jumping mad. Like everyone else.
Aim training. This is aim training. This is aim.
And yeah, everybody's voting jumping mad. I thought jumping mad would be my worst game this event, because the people I was competing with for the bottom spots were a lot more confident that in the stuff they would do than in what I would do. And I set a rule for myself that I would not even be trying any hards. Or I was convinced into trying the first hard because it's a fairly easy one that wasn't changed from a previous event. But otherwise, just no hards whatsoever. And I think...
Am I? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why they have a Neo here. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. I've improved at Neos a bit recently.
Horrifically lost.
For the medium path here. But I think my strategy going into this game of just sticking to the mediums really paid off. Because I knew trying to send hards would be way too greedy, and I'd never get anywhere close to the end of the course by doing that. And a lot of the points you get from this game come in the later stages, because there's an increase from the first 10 stages to the 10 to 20, or 11 to 20, and then another increase in points from 11 to 20 to 21 to 30. Hi, all of yours. I think I might watch a bit aside from my own VOD. I actually wanted to watch your VOD particularly. I heard you had an interesting temple lockout strat at the start, and that you used on Red Team, and I want to check that out.
I'll do my best.
But the main focus is going to be on my VOD. But yeah, this...
I'll just wait for the minus.
Here's another thing. I failed this jump. I realized, like, I know how to do these jumps. I know that what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump... You want to minimize the distance between the two things. So you want to jump from corner to corner here. And I know this, but I'm not that great at aiming, so I know where I'm supposed to aim, but it's hard for me to do that while going at speed to conserve momentum. And it's also hard for me to time the jump on the edge of the block. So sometimes, even though I know what I'm supposed to do, I'm not really able to execute it that well. I don't think there's really much to review for this game, because it's just parkour. There was something I noticed on a few stages. This one I saw in VODs. Yeah, that's a stair up here. I pessied this. You do not need to do that. You can just keep going with momentum and jump here, because it's not very tight, since that's a stair.
Mate, the Elo sheet's gonna be fucking.
We'll go towards the Elo sheet.
But I took my time, set up a pessy, and it worked.
Bro, I can't.
Then this gave me a ton of trouble.
It's the hard, so I'm just like.
So this is a jump I'm not very familiar with. What are the dimensions? This is a 5 minus 1 or 5 minus 2 or 5 minus 1.5? Yeah, that might be it. I really don't know how hard this jump is in theory compared to other ones, like a 4 block or a 3+1. But yeah, this is possible with momentum, just going from here straight to here. And I think I ended up doing that because it was a bit awkward going up. In hindsight, maybe it would have even been better to jump onto this block and then just go from the back and jump over to there. That's probably the way to do it, but I just didn't think of it at the time.
Yeah, I was on the emphasis.
Oh, the over commentary so much.
And this just gives me a ton of trouble here. I probably spent 10 attempts. And then I end up falling off at one point. I get up here,
So out of control of my.
and then I just accidentally hold W and run off the other end. So yeah, then I managed to get back up fairly quickly, and then the rest of it's not that big of an issue. And then this course as well. This is another thing I noticed while VOD reviewing. You can just do this with momentum. This is a 4 block, and this I believe is easier than jumping from this trapdoor to this one. I'm not exactly sure, but this is not a jump I've ever practiced, and I generally don't like trying to land on a trapdoor like that, so I just, as soon as I remembered the 4 block, I did that and hit it first try.
Oh, everyone on my not mirror wing and this.
Wait, this is just a 4 block. And I should have used momentum here, but
Flick, bro.
whatever.
I think I realized this while VOD reviewing
and then forgot about it. That's something I just have to get used to. I like to shift on a block to mentally reset and prepare myself for the next obstacle, but
Easy first try.
if I just look further ahead, I guess I can prepare myself more and be prepared for the full course of the jumps. I don't think there's really anything more to review. I'll just go to the end. Yeah, and it's just, I think I played this really well. What's my final score, actually? In terms of...
Let's see the end of.
1 hard, 21 medium, and 3 easy. And I ended up getting 28th in this, which is a lot better than I expected.
Okay, I'll turn down Discord.
I was very surprised. And it's just because I didn't play greedy. Other people played too greedily, they spent too long on hard, and they cost themselves a bunch of points. And I recognized that the best play for me was just to go on mediums. Don't bite off more than I can chew. And I do not follow that advice for the rest of the event. So let's go on to game 2,
What did you end up getting, Mirrorwing?
I got 20,
On this hard skip.
which is speedrun. And this was not the map I was hoping to see. I spent most of my VOD reviewing efforts on Mount Olympus, probably more than 50% of my efforts. I knew the route I wanted to take on this map, more generally, but that's about it. I didn't have a very precise route planned the way I had one for Mount Olympus. Just because I was so confident Mount Olympus would be played, and I was wrong about that, unfortunately.
On for this? I do not know if that's a good idea or not.
I need to watch this back in full again. To do that, well, I know there's a shortcut here. I didn't remember, though, how hard this jump was. I think it's only a 3 block, so I could have just been doing that, but I decided not to risk it.
Why are you laughing? Obi,
Oh, and also apparently this hard path was made a lot easier. I'd already made the decision though not to do this at all, and even looking at it, I think it might have been a good idea anyway, given my skill level, so I just stuck to the medium.
And I feel like a genius for putting boots on.
Remember, you
Where
don't
am I
need to go up the
going?
water elevator.
This is so awkward. This is kind of diabolical to put on the easy and medium paths, by the way, because this is very tough if you're not that great of a player. Really good players will just zip through these, no matter where you put the blocks, it seems. They always manage to find the perfect path and go through it without even letting go of W. But I'm going around letting go of W on some jumps. I still managed to do that particular section decently well, but there's more of those
Wait, is it? If you
similar looking sections,
use the water elevator?
and I die a few times on there.
Okay. No, I'm.
That sucks. I got surprised. Speed 7, I know a few people I saw complaining about that, but it really is quite difficult. Oh, this must be the one. I saw people complaining about speed ending off right when you do a jump and messing people up. This must be it. This hard path right here. But I just end up not doing this because I die a few times. And then I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna mess with this anymore. So I stuck to easy for the rest. And for some reason, I just forgot to look at this.
Anymore. I think it used
I didn't notice these.
although I think I can infer.
These slow you down, and I just didn't notice. I feel like if it was... MCC uses soul soil texture. If it was soul soil or soul sand, I probably would have noticed this and tried to avoid it. Or I'm not really sure. It kind of blends in with the wood.
That didn't go well.
Either way, I did not recognize that that was
Wish I saw it,
a bad idea to walk on
placement is.
until, I think, lap 3.
Okay, so like we.
Oh, and then there's this section, which is just... The upside is so big.
Oh, yeah,
You have to do this. It saves so much time, or at least that's what I feel like.
falling on this.
But I just fell there and lost a bunch.
I think that was a pretty bad mistake, though. I think I can typically do better than that.
Oh yeah, I kept messing up the 3+1 as well.
And then the Elytra. I was really, really scared for the Elytra. Not this one, the next one though. I'm still managed to mess up on this one somehow, so that sucked.
It's hard.
And it took me a while. Again, this is me being greedy. I think this is a possible jump that looks like a 3+1, but I just shouldn't be attempting that. Especially because I'm already, the way I begin the 3+1 is awkward because I'm letting go of W to not overshoot this block.
It's hard, okay.
So I should have just played it more safe the way I'm doing here. Or, I mean, if I VOD reviewed hard enough, I could have just planned a route throughout those sections outright.
Oh, it's so bad.
And I probably would have done that if we'd known the map in advance.
Oh my god.
Did not do that first Elytra well at all. That's what I was worried about, and I was hoping other people would do that, and I'd be able to maybe, like,
Does it? I wish I could enable that.
maybe I wouldn't fall too far behind because of that, but I was... Here I finish...
I could very.
That's 2:21. I finish my lap at 2:29. I finished 8.5 seconds after the previous person finished their lap, and I think I'm in last here. And yeah, I get into my head at this point because I really think I'm in last. I start failing things. Fortunately, at some point, I'm going to see that Magix finishes his lap, so I'm not actually in last. I'm only in second last.
Throwing the second lap, guys.
I threw my first lap. Oh wait, I'm ahead of Magic still. Let's go. I'm not last.
I feel like I make less mistakes from this point forward. I don't know if this is psychological. I don't know if my mood changes because I know I'm not in last and I start playing better because I'm not in my head, or if that's just a coincidence and I'm just gaining experience moving around.
Elevator again. I didn't need to do that.
But I do start playing better.
The thing is, I'm gonna just stick to.
I cannot.
I probably should have just held space, and
The thing
it's really hard to tell depth with the glass.
is, I'm gonna just stick
I just didn't want to. I just wanted to avoid the mistake I made last time, where I accidentally slipped off right at the end,
Take my feet.
and I still walk in the mud.
Oh, I need to pay attention. That's soul sand.
I think the rest of this lap goes smoothly. I walk into the mud again. I guess that's not smooth. Oh no, it doesn't. I die
I'm not.
on this skip again.
But it's so fast though if you hit it, because the speed is so fast.
It's so fast because the speed is so fast. Great analysis, mirroring.
Is that bullshit, by the way?
And I still get greedy on this section.
There we go.
Mate,
Then at least I get better at the elytra. The elytra is where the most major time losses come from, unless you repeatedly fail a section. But that elytra I didn't hit anything, and this elytra I managed to do well as well.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I didn't realize it was
Oh,
there.
oh, I got it. Okay,
The version that I did,
that's
yeah,
big. That's a huge.
I was actually surprised to get that, and looking back on it, I think it's pretty easy. But I just did not have any elytra experience, and especially going down and up, I could never get the timing for some reason.
Well,
But I think lap 3 was by far my best.
Wait, I want a Big Mac.
Oh, I fell again, okay.
Helen, I'll buy you a Big Mac.
Maybe it's about on par with lap 2.
I'll keep that in mind.
Although we'll see if I fell more. In lap 2 I fell in a few sections at the end.
Spectate me.
Yeah, I got you.
But looking at that, it might be about equal. I was on Nair's tail at the time,
that's what you're supposed to do.
Wait, I'll try again.
which was a surprise to me. I didn't know at the time how bad his setup
Nice.
was exactly,
Chills, literal chills.
but he had massive input delay.
It's what it feels like to the crushing Valorant.
You're 1v4ing.
I genuinely don't know if anyone's ever played an event,
We're in a 1v1 race with
or not that I know of, on a worse setup than that.
They're gonna go for medium and fail.
You're bitchless, you're bitchless.
Beads? Oh, I'm a bit so upset.
They did fail it, your intuition was correct. That's not bad, Frank.
Fucking idiot. Why are you trying to
Here, it looks like, yep, I'm able to first try that skip, finally. Still fail there.
Here, I have a. I could possibly get.
But I see 30th place in the distance,
I
so
forgot I had players enabled. I was so far behind 30th place.
I have to lock in and try to pass them.
These or this parkour.
Stop for the
Nice, nice.
No, I stopped the drink.
And fortunately I do. They make a mistake on that part, and I managed to go through it without one, and I clutched the elytra. My opponent there that I just passed also did well on this elytra, so if I had a bad elytra here, I would have fallen back into 31st. So I'm glad I was able to do that.
I down my drink.
Okay, 30th.
Down my drink.
Let's go, Miro.
I did not expect to do better in jumping mad than I did in speedrun.
I had high hopes for speedrun. I don't know. I mean, 30th isn't terrible though, given my skill level. I was just surprised at how well other people were able to do at it, despite not having the experience. I guess they might just have general Minecraft or event experience that helped them out a lot in this, that I didn't. Anyway, Gauntlet. This is where things start to get interesting.
Oh, looks like it's just Gauntlet 2.
Because some of these games I had zero experience in.
No, I was playing 25 though.
Like speedrun, you just...
Alright.
When you move around in Minecraft, you gain a bit of experience.
Disco Fever, I'm good at, but I've got input delay.
First is the knockback game. I'm not going to bother looking at that.
Lock in for this. This is the one I think I.
And then Speed Sculptures. Sculptures, this I was really excited to play. I thought I could potentially get top 10 in this. I thought this would be my best performance in any round of any game. It would be this. Because I think I have...
Okay, I hope this isn't hollow or anything.
I think I just have good spatial awareness, and I'd be good at this. So first one looks easy.
Yeah, okay.
What the fuck?
Is it hollow or
There's
something?
a gap in the middle.
Oh yeah, there's a gap in the middle. You need to fill that
In the
in.
middle, there's a gap.
Yeah, I found that relatively quickly. I'm actually surprised it took me so long to realize. I guess... Yeah, I can't really remember what I was thinking there. I thought I realized it faster that there was a gap in the middle. Fortunately, my
Yeah, there's a gap.
VOD reviewing...
Fill that in.
helped with that. Just something I picked up on at one point. And then this sculpture, though, this was really difficult. I think the play here, I should have jumped onto the top of the sculpture I was building on and looked at it. Because normally the way I see people do this is looking in F5, but I cannot aim in F5 that well at all. So I had to switch out because I just could not click where I wanted to. But then I end up walking in there and I get a really bad perspective and I can't tell what I actually have to do. So I ended up getting help from my teammates. Fortunately, Kalen finished really, really fast. And then Kalen goes to help Nair because Nair DNF'd in PB Last Dance. But fortunately, Nair manages to finish this fairly quickly as well. Yeah, Nair finishes in 11th, which is the third finish on our team. So then Kalen can go help me. Disa was also helping me out as well. But Kalen gave really, really good comms. And then I managed to finish in 20th, which is still pretty good, I guess. Definitely a lot better than my previous 2 games went. But not as much as I'd like to have gotten.
That's such a weird shape. There was nothing I could really memorize, and I'm so not used to placing blocks in third person.
No, that's fair. Well,
It's not a skill I ever think I'll really practice placing blocks in third person. I know speedrunners will do that sometimes, but I don't see any other time where it is a thing you do. And then Sheer Mayhem. Sheer Mayhem, I'm not really sure. I think of this as a somewhat random game, kind of like TNT Run, because it just comes down to who has the most ground. You fall off if you don't have that much ground available, and if you have a bunch of ground available, you can survive until the end. And that's about it. So it seems kind of luck-based to me. And in the early game, as long as I don't make a major mistake, I'm not gonna die. So just stay where it's safe. There's not many people running around here. Eventually, I decide to move, because I have a few people near me, including Nair. And I decide maybe I should go somewhere else.
Wait, why are the sheep desynced between players?
I look at the area to my right. Look at how much area there is here. There's one person here, which I don't even know if I noticed them. Maybe I did, but I still wanted to get here, to this high ground on the right, because I thought this would be the least. I thought this was the least populated ground, so I decided to start making my way over. And I nearly kill myself just jumping in F5. I'm so fortunate that I don't. But I end up getting into a somewhat bad spot because
I want to get up to the side there.
yeah, I go down. Oh.
I would have gone here. Side there.
I feel like this island I would have needed to jump on and get up to these blocks here, and I think that's the only way to get there without rocket jumping, which I'd never tried, and I don't know if I would have been successful. But instead I jumped down here, and now I don't really have a path up. And then I don't rocket jump, I just get caught in an explosion. It doesn't give me enough height to get to another island. But I still did alright. I got, I think, 13th in that round. So that ends up being my best round of Gauntlet, and it's my best round of anything, really, in the whole event. In terms of placement, at least. I think I had better performances in other rounds. Sand Surfers. I did not like Sand Surfers. Because I nearly died right off bat, right there. Got almost encircled like that. And I don't really have clean movement. I hit my feet on everything.
Snake game, like snake.io or whatever, it felt like that. I felt like just off the beginning, someone encircled me.
And yeah, it just didn't go well. And I end up just missing my jump and falling into a hole.
Really bad for us. Good thing we got this out early. We are first 2 dead.
And our team is the first 2 dead as well as 4th dead. Really bad round for our team. And it doesn't really get better in Disco either.
Come by, brother.
Let's see. Okay, so I was really scared for this game the most out of any Gauntlet game for some reason. Because I just never played this before, and I thought looking at it, I thought I'd just make a mistake almost immediately jumping around an F5. And then I realized that this is actually pretty easy. And I mentioned at one point, like, this feels easy, and I was starting to feel really confident and actually excited to play this game. And then I just make a mistake. I think I'm standing on this iron block, and I'm just not. I'm
Oh my god, I thought I was.
just a bit too far to be on the corner, and I die first.
It did go worse. It is. Oh wait, no, Nair's still alive. Nair, clutch up.
Yeah, this was also a very bad round for my team as well, because
I was just about.
Kalen died second, right in the same round I did.
Thought I was on the corner of a block and I wasn't.
Stood on the back of the
I was... Now I want to have another chance at Disco, because I feel like I could do a lot better. Or at least a bit better. Not first out really early.
Do you want me to spoil what happens?
But overall, that was actually kind of fun. For the short time I had alive. And finally is One in the Chamber, which is not on the purchase document. So, we did not... on the purchase document, I think, there are 7 possible Gauntlet games that can be played, and you play 5 of them. So there's the other 4 we played, which are Speed Sculptures, Sand Surfers, Mini Disco, and... Which one am I missing? Sheer Mayhem. There's 3 that we did not play. We did not play TNT Run, thank goodness for that. There's Icebreakers, which is Spleef. I don't really like that either. And then there's Obstacles. But One in the Chamber is not in the doc. So I was... Or in the purchase doc. So I was surprised to see this. In fact, I was so surprised that I forgot what One in the Chamber even means. You only have 1 arrow to fire, and you only get another one if you hit someone. And I just took a shot immediately and was surprised when I didn't have an arrow. And it was just because I was just so caught off guard for some reason, or I was still in my head about dying early in the other things. Because I know what One in the Chamber is. I've seen this in other PBs before, and I've even played One in the Chamber in shooter games in Call of Duty, so I know what One in the Chamber is. I don't know why I got surprised all of a sudden that I only had 1 arrow. And then this was just really difficult. It looks like the timer is 2:30. And I'll keep that in the back of my head because I struggle a lot here. And eventually I find a strategy that works out for me. And I want to try to calculate how many kills I could have potentially gotten if I'd stuck to that strategy from the beginning. Although it wouldn't have worked out as well in the beginning, it looks like.
Oh, I have to wait until I land to shoot a shot?
Okay, there, I got 1 kill.
Not got a kill. Lads, I've not got a kill.
Then I die. You forgot about this? Now you remember this minigame? Yeah, I'd completely forgotten about this as well. This is so old.
Yeah.
I keep just missing my shots and then dying early, which ends up going really bad for me. Then people start landing on the top layer.
Okay, this is hard.
And I noticed that at some point. I managed to get a kill there. Previously, when I tried killing people, I just get shot beforehand. So now I have 2 kills total in like 1 minute and 40, which is really, really bad. I run over to Useful Sister. I don't expect to win that fight at all. I just want to die quickly to get another arrow. And then I realize that I can just land here and shoot at people, and even if I get shot or miss my shot, I'll die super fast, so then I can respawn and shoot people again. So in the first 1 minute and, 50 seconds, by playing normally, I get 2 kills. Now in the last 40 seconds, I'm just running around on this top platform.
On the top and farm kills. It doesn't
I already have 1 kill.
anything to
I missed my shot there, unlucky. But then there's so many people, you just land and take a shot, and I managed to fall off. So I missed that again. I'm not even playing this very well.
Oh, I'm trying to do a fucking like aura shot. Oh, who am I getting tripped by? Oh no, Rice
No
is killing
way,
me.
no way.
I killed Rice. I killed Rice. Rice, you cannot kiss Aiden tonight.
There we go, another kill. So I think that was only 2 kills actually in those last 40 seconds as opposed to 3 in the first minute 50. You don't comprehend the decision to put this game in instead of something like Icebreakers? I mean, I get it, to be honest. I don't think Icebreakers is that good of a game either. Which is why I understand.
I can't even.
Wait, not less than this. Let's go.
Guys, I got 28.
But yeah, this game is kind of silly. I do like it more than Icebreakers though. I'm not a fan of Spleef.
Still didn't get last.
So I was happy to, I guess.
Guys, this is
Yeah, I'd say I was happy to play this instead of Spleef. Even though I had a ton of trouble with it at the beginning, and I think ultimately the best strategy, for me at least, is a really dumb one. It's not necessarily a good game, but any other game would be better than One in the Chamber. I mean, I know you had a really bad One in the Chamber.
Yeah, but there's
Still, I mean, you got 1 more kill than me. Oh, what happened to my bitrate here?
this team was very balanced.
A bit unfortunate. Next is Sky High. This is where... So we got out all the movement games early, and then we played PvP. And at this point, people already know that Nair is
That's my goal.
absolutely not the guy he's supposed to be. He's in...
It's gonna look at him and be like,
He's at the bottom of the leaderboard, just 1 or 2 placements above I am. He's at 28th or 29th or something. People are aware at this point that we are a bad team.
okay,
okay, it's alright. I'm gonna drop like 18 kills.
well, you know,
So this is when the event starts to get really rough for us.
You ain't getting a kiss.
Because I don't just get to chill by myself in an individual game anymore. Oh yeah, I start the game by giving Kalen half my blocks. I told him I would do this, and it's a good thing he reminded me.
Okay.
Because I don't plan on using those blocks. And
Wait. So, guys.
that's probably my biggest contribution in this game, to be honest.
Come with me.
I think this is a genuinely good strategy though, and people should be doing this in the main event.
I'm in this line.
People should be asking their bottom frags to give them half their blocks so they can do all the bridging for them.
I've given you at least like 3 packs of
If anything,
So we always go to ship. Fortunately for us, it's not contested this time. This just goes really bad though. Look at me, I'm looting this slowly.
I left an iron sword in the epic chest.
Caitlyn wants to go to the middle for the good loot. Everyone else is just standing here in the ship. And this is really, really bad for me. Even the other people though, I think, they are still not here. And it doesn't take that long to just shift click the entire contents of a chest and then run over. I think they're actively gearing up on the ship. So we've just left Kalen alone. All 3 of us are playing this really, really badly. We need to go up there with Kalen.
Dylan might have full iron.
Yeah, do you guys want to start heading here soon?
Alright, yeah, who's there?
Because he's not under pressure right at this moment.
I just wanted
But yeah, oh, I get shut off as well. Another reason you don't want to be slow. I just get shut off when running. So then Kalen finally has support in the middle. And it could have gone a lot worse. Kalen could have been pressured there.
left and they're I don't know if they're interested in you.
And he's the only real good player on our team.
Orange on your right.
Because Nair's on a weird setup. A really, really bad setup. And at this point, he's quite drunk as well.
Nice. Just run around the circle and meet there. Just both of you run around.
So yeah, the team
Go on the
quickly ends up dying.
The bottom layer looks fairly
Well, Disa dies. Then it's Kalen and Nair.
You
Start using it.
down.
Cleaning up yellow.
Wait, Nair, let's watch this.
And I thought Kalen would still do pretty well. He was doing well. He got a few kills.
Back off.
I fell into it 1 by 1. No, I fell into it 1 by 1.
Nair dies.
Good, you're good.
But it doesn't matter. I don't think he was contributing all that much anyway. I mean, he was obviously. It's nice to have a second teammate, but he's not the normal Nair. So now it's all up to Kalen, and I was feeling quite confident in him seeing the kills he had got earlier in the round. Then he encounters Oliviers. He's at 20 health, takes him a bit by surprise, it looks like. Gets him down to 5. I think he was at a bit over half to begin with. But then he just does not... Oh, he gets 1 hit in. 2 hits in. But Olive gets 5 or 6, and that kills them. And that's our best round of Sky High, I think. Actually, we'll see round 2. Round 2 might have been decent as well. Went better for me, at least. But I don't think Kalen got that many kills. If Kalen doesn't shoot off Rohan, you're pretty sure he doesn't ruin your entire game? Isn't Rohan your third frag, or was he your second? I mean, he was your second frag. I think he was predicted to be your third frag, though. But then Grudge underperformed. Oh, you dropped down to help Rohan, and that ended up being costly? Okay, I'm still looting this really slow. I'm still playing this so bad. And I just wouldn't learn my lesson. I did this again in SG.
Again here, red's up here, purple's here as well.
Oh my god. I have to babysit.
There's red on both sides of you.
Just stop watching.
Oh, I don't know what happened here. Why people are...
Nice.
No, I got the kill.
Olive, what happened? What happened here? Why is there someone... Is it... Grudge? Why is he in a hole? So you built up, you mined through, he followed you, and was he just too slow? Oh. And you never noticed us, yeah, and we see more of your teammates. Oh, then this is where you jumped down. Oh, so that's why you jumped down. I thought it was so weird that you just jumped on a team of 4 like that to get 1 kill. But now that makes sense. If your teammates were already down here... But yeah, that's quite the position you found yourself in. You were all the way up top and your teammates were down below.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a golden apple.
I have 3, it's fine.
Well, you can have a 4th, because I'm not gonna use it.
It's still awkward. I know I don't want to be slow looting the chests originally, but like when we got here, we got right into, well, a bit of a fight. And I didn't have any armor on. So I really just have to practice being faster at looting and going in my inventory so I can gear up quickly and fight quickly.
On the floor, there's boots for someone? Yeah, I don't have boots.
You lied? You did notice us?
Oh, we're a team of 3. I know this one's going off on the generational kill and Oliviers, but unfortunately,
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, because you faced us, so I would have been surprised. And then here I steal a kill from my teammates. This is... I'm happy about that, because my goal was to get a kill in at least Sky High, Temple Lockout, survival games, and I managed to do that here. Although, unfortunately, we didn't have that great of a game as a team overall. That... I would have expected that to be implied in me getting a kill. That would indicate that my team had a good game, but ultimately, we didn't really.
Okay, now they're on me.
I get picked off by Useful Sister. Useful Sister killed me so many times this event. If I want to see it from your POV, yeah, I will open your POV. Why not do it now? Let's see. Oh, this is not... There we go.
That's fine, yeah, I know. Oh, there's another pink team.
Do we not go up?
No, stay there. I'm gonna tell you when to go. Okay, you can go up now.
Oh, okay, so you go up and you just give them the comm to go up.
Pink team, pink team, pink team.
So you run into them, you run away, and then you give them the comm to go up. I see. When you're far away.
No, stay there, stay there. I'm gonna tell you when to go. Okay, you can go up, you can go up now.
Okay. I feel like you should have at least been looking at their position before you tell them to go up, because you can't even see where they are now. Or you can't, I mean, you can see their outlines through the blocks, but you cannot see where we are at all. You just tell them to go up.
Okay, you can go up, you can go up now.
That's a bit silly. At least you came back and tried to defend them.
Oh, I see.
No, it's just not possible.
Like we just can go up.
Why did we go?
I'm so fucking brain dead. No! Dude,
Okay,
oh my fucking how?
That was rough, and then just
Okay, we are gonna
No.
hit mid-jump while sprinting away and flying off the island.
I'm just way above you. I'm just fell above you, boss.
Alright, then round 3 is the worst round of them all. This is partially my fault, so... Oh yeah, Kalen survives for a while in that previous round, but doesn't really manage to do anything. It's hard to accomplish much as a solo in this game compared to like MCC Sky Battle, because players, it's a lot easier to kill players than MCC Sky Battle. It's only 3 or 4 hits. Often just 3. Whereas in this, it's 5 or 6 at minimum. And then this round is the worst. We see Yellow looking at the ship. I watched Yellow's VOD yesterday, and I saw that Yellow knows that we're weak. Yellow knows that Nair is super drunk, and they know he's playing really poorly, so they know that they can contest us. But our plan is to go to the ship. We just decide, let's all go to the ship.
Yeah.
Who cares? If they're there, we'll fight them.
Guard to the ship and try to guard them.
No, yes, no, ignore Nair, ignore Nair.
Yeah, Valhalla is...
Sorry about the risk. I have to build this back with you guys.
That wall in the middle really makes the map feel small, the big castle walls. And that's just brutal. Kalen knocked off immediately. Yellow, they know. They speed bridge over there, run to the far side of the ship. They defend this really, really well. Or they just play this really, really well. Kalen gets knocked off instantly, and that... I mean, at this point I know we're going to lose, but I fight anyway, because what else is there to do?
It's alright.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like Nair is.
But yeah, we all die right off the bat.
I was just like trying. I couldn't do anything. Guys, I'm sorry.
That was really not a good way to end our Sky High.
I'm still having fun. It's not
And then comes Trials of Fire, and this was...
So are we still going for Chalice?
This was probably the most disappointing game of them all relative to my expectations. I thought we were going to be a really, really good Trials of Fire team. You wish you could time travel so you could play PB again, but with knowledge? Yeah, me too. Also with Nair being on a proper setup and not being drunk, that would be nice. But like, if we were to play again and run back these teams, that would be really fun.
So the problem is, I don't think the Hell's Kitchen plan works.
Especially for Chalice Chase. I'll talk more about that when I get there, but I'd love to play Chalice Chase again. And Redemption and Trials would be nice as well, because this went really poorly, and I had high hopes for this. I thought we were going to be a really good Chalice team. Or, sorry, a really good Trials team.
It's Diamond Ore, Terracotta, Cobble. That's the solution.
Oh yeah, they said in the Pandora's Box purchase terms that they will not make a new puzzle for Allied Ascent. So, yeah, I just tell my teammates the solution. Good call out by Kalen, asking who has...
Is it nearest? Because that tree looks...
Kalen asks whose position is the one where you have to solve the puzzle. Very good call out to get... Because Nair is the one standing on that, and I infer that from the color of the trees. This area has a red tree, a crimson tree, while the other ones are warped. So I figured that was the one with the answers to the puzzle.
Have.
No, that's a good story.
Very good call up by Kalen there.
It's Diamond Ore, Terracotta, Cobble.
Alright, thank you. Guys, Diamond Ore free. Diamond Ore free.
And Nair does not have a clue what's going on. He's still saying his hint, the hint on his side of the puzzle.
Oh, sorry. There.
Whoever has gold, click. Nair, click.
This parkour was actually kind of scary because if you fall, it costs a lot of time, and I didn't want to just cost my team that much time.
Yeah, I'm clicking it.
You thought you were gonna win? Yeah. I mean, I heard your team was strong.
Where do I go now?
I need to get up.
I thought my team had a good chance of winning, but I mean, that ended as soon as I saw
Diamond.
Nair's score on Jumping Mad.
I clicked it. Are you sure it's diamond?
It doesn't do any. Mate, I can't get up. It
It's
doesn't do
emerald.
anything.
Emerald. I'm watching him.
Emerald.
Nair is already struggling on this.
I've never done. No, sorry. I've actually.
It's honestly a bit hard to find your way around this, like, parkour course, this second half of the first portion. I guess you could just call it the second portion.
The pressure plate, never go off of it.
Blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow.
It can be hard to do that sober, so
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
I guess that's not a surprise Nair had trouble. You just had to pour Allied and Echo, that's it. Yeah, I saw a clip of you playing Echo Chamber.
Red, move the blue.
What was your issue in Allied Ascent? Was it the first part or the second part? This part, I mean, as the second. Kaylin's really good at this part, so we got through this really easily. Second, yeah.
Okay, I can make. Purple is blue. Nair, go to blue, or Discron, that works.
I got it.
Oh wait, no, we need you on white. Trust.
Oh yeah, go to blue.
Nair, go to blue. Nair, go
Get
to
off of yellow.
and then I can make this.
And
And Kaylin also makes that jumps for that last lever. He's so good at that. He's probably just the best Allied Ascent player in all of Pandora's Box.
That was definitely not this.
Hardest one so far.
And Echo, you got language buried, then completely lost.
Hello?
Yeah, it can be tough.
Disatron, you two are just focusing on the free things on the button.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen. Okay. This was awful. So,
You're front of house, Nick.
Kaylin has a strategy
See this order?
where essentially me and Disa are in charge of the meat, and that's it. And him and Nair are going to do everything else. And it's just fine that way because him and Nair are the best two players on the team. And the two bottom prizes will deal with the meats. Him and Nair do most of the heavy lifting. The issue with that is, of course, Nair was super drunk. So he is not the second best player on the team anymore. He has no clue what he's doing, even though he's got most of the responsibilities for the front half of the kitchen. And not only that, this event in particular was very imbalanced in terms of the orders. Like, Marcus said he explicitly asked for the orders to have imbalance in some way. And there was a ton of apples and a ton of wheat and bread and stuff that need to be harvested, I think.
Activate the process.
And that's all of that is on Kaylin and Nair's side of things.
Yeah.
Yep, and then your guys is in the
So
no, right.
I don't really know exactly what happened, but it was really, really slow.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
I think I did a fine job here. It took us a while to complete the first order, and you can't see the fourth order until you complete the first. So after I do my stuff, which is really fast,
I threw you the last.
I just begin... I already skipped past it. Yeah, so I think chicken, I put in the smoker. At this point,
I threw the steak there.
I'm done my job for the first three orders. So I realized since I'm the one on meat, I should just be pushing all of these meat generator buttons in case the fourth order has meat. And that was a really, really smart idea. Because when the fourth order eventually is completed,
Yeah, I got one.
and I should have still been doing that.
Board. I'm throwing more heads here, Dissa. If anything is on the next order.
Oh yeah, I do throw the heads here.
Here, Dissa.
Who picks that up? Because I know we had issues. I think Disa picks that up. We had issues where Disa wasn't able to keep track of all the pig heads or something, or the pork. And I ended up throwing extra, which ended up being needed.
Oh, Nair, come on, what do you need?
And that was a really smart idea, because I threw 4 pork heads over and we need 5 pork. So I threw 1 more pig head over and spammed the meat processor. The timer's only 2 minutes. I do not know where those other pig heads went, but I swear for over a minute, for some reason, people still weren't able to find the
Have you been
pork.
putting things in the processor?
There's one raw pork, and I'm asking, hey, where's... I threw you over a ton of pig heads. Where's the rest of the pork? So I ended up pressing the button for a few more pig heads, throw them over, because I think I was wondering, okay, does like Nair have them in his inventory, and is he too drunk to notice or something? So I throw them over, and then I run the processor, but I guess we ended up having them.
Yeah, no, I'm just someone.
And 2.5 minutes later, we eventually finish it off.
And then each of its positions.
So then Echo Chamber, this is a strategy. I really wanted to try the strategy where you call out a block type, then all of its positions using the 1 to 25. So row 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so on. I think that has higher upside. Theoretically, you can complete stuff faster. And that is already a mistake because this game comes down to who your slowest player is. So whichever team has the fastest, slowest player is ultimately the team that does best. And I'm using a greedy strategy that maximizes speed, but you don't need to maximize speeds for one person because it matters. It only matters how fast your slowest person is. So I think what you always want to do, the safest strategy always, is just going block by block. You say like, I mean, I'll give the example.
22.
You want to say air, gold, air, redstone, and then go to the next air, gold, air. That's the safe strategy. That's what you always should be doing. And I mean, if you're a very dedicated team, you can be prepared to do multiple strategies. You could be prepared to do the numbers, which ended up working fine for this build, but you also need to be prepared to go row by row. Or for something else. You preferred XY, yeah, that's also a bit complicated though. I think just going by row, air, gold, air, redstone, it's hard to make a mistake like that. And so that's just the best way to do it, because you need to minimize mistakes, because again, your slowest player is what matters. So, but this goes fine for me.
Okay, with gold. 2, 8, 13, 18, 22. It should be a bracket shape. Emeralds. 11, 12, 14, 15. Redstone. 5, 25.
Kalen said he thought I was going a bit fast there, and I mean, I guess I was. I never actually considered how hard it would be, like if it would be hard to comprehend what I was saying, but that ended up working really well. We did this quite fast.
I done it.
Okay, I'm gonna go a bit slower.
But then it kind of falls apart. Kalen,
Lapis, full left column. I know that's not the plan, but it.
Kalen makes the executive decision to ignore the plan, and
So do the same thing on the third column. In the second column, in the middle.
that makes sense for this one.
Put lapis in the middle of the second column. Make an H. Make an H. Make an H. No. Oh, what are you doing? All right.
Okay, I need.
It's one lapis.
I know Kalen ended midstream. I don't know when Kalen ended because I really want to see what Nair was doing there.
I know it says high, but Nair is drunk. Nair, break the middle of the H and put it down one.
Oh yeah, he put the. After game 6, I don't know if he saved his VOD though. Let's see if Jarvig has it. No, he does not. Okay. But I mean, you can get a glimpse of what Nair was doing. He put the block 1 too high, which...
Nair, break the middle of the H and put it down one.
This is an M, I believe. If letters are being made this small in pixel length, this is usually what an M looks like. So that's just my... His VOD is up on his Twitch? Okay, let's see that then. Yeah, column and row. I guess I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't have to talk to someone about that, but I guess it doesn't hurt to do that. To do it.
I'm a fish. Love, I'm a fish. Or,
Oh, this is not, okay, wait a second. This is not PB.
I'm a bitch.
There we go. Here's trials.
We need 5.
Yeah, alright.
Kept up with that. So do the same thing on the third column. In the second column, in the middle block is a lapis.
Inside, and it's just sporadic.
Put it Nair, put a lapis in the middle of the second column.
Nair's just doing nothing.
Make an H. No. What are you doing?
That's not an H. Olive, you have some competition for this build. I gotta screenshot this. Alright, this...
Alright guys, your guys' fifth column.
I don't know how he comes up with that.
Gap-free lapis.
And then me and Disa are just begging Kaylin, hey, can we have the rest of the instructions?
Nair, break the middle of the H and put it down one. No, the H! The fucking H! Oh my god.
Okay, so... What I think... I mean, you can say in Lapis write high or something, and if everybody understands that, that obviously is the fastest, but again, I feel like that's a bit greedy. If someone doesn't understand that, you're gonna have a slowest player. So I think what you can do here is, as long as you have talked to your team, they know how the 1 to 25 like coordinates, you can say, okay, with Lapis, it's entirely Lapis, fill the first, third, and fifth columns, then delete 10 and place in 12. And that is a really fast way to calm this. As long as your teammates all are familiar with the systems you're using. But I think that's the best way to go about this. You thought he meant Lapis high, so Lapis column 1 and fill the row, yeah. Oh! I get it now. Okay, now I understand what your issue was. It wasn't just confusing column and row. You interpreted high as H-I-G-H and put Lapis up high. I see. That's more excusable, to be honest. That's a lot more excusable. Anyway, okay, this build sucks. And it's Nair who's calming it as well.
Redstone, 3 redstone, 9 redstone, 14 redstone, 18 redstone, 24 redstone, 22 redstone, and 16 redstone. Do you mean to say that?
Okay, so first of all, he goes out of order. And at this point, if Kaylin was doing this, I think he would have taken an executive decision and gone row by row, because this thing is entirely filled. There is no pattern to this whatsoever.
It's 1, 3, 9, 14, 24, 18, 22, 16 redstone, okay?
Okay.
18, and the rest is lapis.
Like, look at... It's really hard, especially it's hard to do the numbers when they're in just a bunch of weird places. And at that point, it would have been faster to go okay, redstone gold, redstone lapis gold, gold emerald gold, redstone lapis. It's so much faster that way. And fortunately, everyone on our team did not make any major mistakes here.
20, 23.
Like, we all listened to these comms well. The strategy was just terrible for this build.
25 thing sucks ass.
And Nair actually calmed that well, considering the state he was in. Then there was
I
this.
feel like when it's filled like that, you go row-wise. In hindsight.
Oh, break the floor, break the floor.
Wise.
What the fuck?
I feel like when it's filled like that, you go row-wise. In hindsight.
Oh, break the floor, break the floor.
That was really fast by Kaylin.
Break the floor, break the floor. Not all of it, Mira, just the one row.
That was really smart by Kaylin. He realizes immediately that after it was calm that it's empty, and then Kalen realizes that this is too high. This is one block too high. So he realized he should break it, and that's...
No, all of it, Mirror. Just the one row.
Wait, what?
Just keep breaking it. Just keep breaking it.
Yeah, and then Kalen tells me not to break everything. It turns out you just need to break the top layer, but it doesn't matter if you break the bottom layer or not, but Kalen just didn't know that. Like, how does he figure that out so fast?
Oh, the...
Five things suck. Oh, break the floor. Break the floor.
Yeah, he is so fast on that.
Break the floor. Break the
Oh, and he
floor.
only breaks the first layer. Wow, he does a good job of that. Again, if... Yeah, I should show people on stream this if they haven't seen this.
Guys, it's high. So do a column of lapis, then do one block in the middle, then do another column of lapis in the...
I see, I hear. So it's high, do a column of lapis. So you interpret that you accidentally mix up column and row, and you put a row of lapis up high.
Column, then a blank column, then a column of lapis again, but the second block is not there. Spell high, you just spell high.
Wait, the second block is what?
Make an H. Spell high. Second block is gone. Second block
I like how Grudge is just not looking at your build at all. He's still trying to con to his other two teammates.
lapis, lapis.
And then he switches it up, tries to go by row.
Lapis, lapis,
Okay.
And then it falls apart again because now you're looking at the third column, but when he's trying to go row by row, he's going column one, or sorry, the third row. He's going row 1, row 2,
I got it.
but you've gone from row 1 to row 3 now.
Olive, make an H. Make an H at the start. Make an H at the start, Olive.
Here?
Make an H. No, the letter H, Olive.
But
That one.
where? Here?
And then I don't know at this point, did you just get turned around somehow?
The whole
Or did you still think it was... Or were you still trying to build on this angle intentionally?
You're looking the
I
wrong
don't
way,
know what.
Olive.
Okay,
You
listen.
made it the wrong way,
I
Olive.
don't
You
know
made it
what
the wrong
column
way.
it is. Can you do X and Y? Can you do X and Y?
Turn it 90 degrees. Turn it 90 degrees.
Yeah, turn the whole thing 90 degrees to the left. Yeah, turn the whole thing 90
I
degrees.
don't know. Like this?
Mine everything. Yes,
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now what?
And then
Now the top right.
Yeah.
Two below the one you...
I mean, once...
Okay.
You adjusted fairly well once you realized your mistake.
just do rows, guys. Just don't.
Yeah, like I didn't know.
Your brain was trying to figure out what Wibbage meant when saying rotate at 90 degrees. Yeah, it's tough because Wibbage knows what needs to be done. He's trying to communicate it in the most efficient way possible, but the problem is you don't know what you're doing. So you can't really interpret that.
Everyone listen. Okay. Redstone, gold, redstone, lapis, gold.
Yeah, see how much faster that is if you just go normally?
Gold, emerald, gold, redstone, emerald.
You're really bad at math.
Emerald, gold, lapis,
I mean,
lapis.
okay, but 90 degrees is like... it extends beyond math, I feel like, because that's a right angle. That's just really common in everyday life.
Gold, redstone,
That's
redstone, gold.
I don't know. I feel like more of a spatial awareness thing at that point.
Redstone, emerald,
Yeah, that was nice and fast. Oh, what is going on? How are people messing this up?
emerald,
Who is it down here that's got gaps in their build? Grudge.
redstone, gold.
Grudge, on the second row. Move the emerald to the right. Move the emerald to the right. And then place redstone.
Redstone there, Grudge. And then,
Oh.
lapis in the other one. Lapis.
Okay, and for the second row, place gold in the middle. Instead of redstone.
Yeah, place
Okay, Grudge has really messed this up. Now Grudge is playing Spot the Difference. Who is that other one? Is that Wibbage? Wibbage is also playing Spot the Difference. Grudge needs to place gold here. Wibbage's issue is this lapis should be a redstone.
Nice.
Nice, okay.
This build is actually really hard if you manage to mess it up like that.
In a second row.
I'm so glad my team managed to
Yeah, that lapis is
clutch up and do it well, despite the strategy not being that great.
I just said it straight up. I don't know. What else I could
Straight up.
You think a good example of trying to show how low your cognitive is by saying you're bad at math. Oh, I see. So how do you handle this?
Nothing showing for me.
I can't play Xbox either.
You just say in chat it's broken, just like
Where it's broken for.
Aqua.
That's just unlucky.
So what are we meant to do?
It's working. What? Oh, you're gonna mine now. You're gonna mine. I think you're gonna mine. Mine.
Oh.
Good call out, mine it.
Okay, I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. I'm so smart. I'm so smart.
Oh my god.
I'm a fucking genius.
You just assume it's broken, but yeah, that makes sense because you'd expect. Because from the perspective of the person who's giving the callouts, it just looks empty, and you don't see the difference. You'd have to look at their things. All right.
Yeah, you just wait.
Anyway, so that's it for Echo Chamber.
I'm not down.
Devil Dart. Okay, I was.
Never mind. It was the previous one. Okay, I'll go to this warped area.
Right, I'm just gonna right.
Okay, Devil Dart. We never talked beforehand about who was going into which area, and I was like, I was not really thinking straight for Devil Dart. I was playing really badly. Also, my bow shots were so bad.
Where's the target now?
It's
Oh, it's behind me. I see.
And then.
I didn't see the target.
Alright, it's time for real.
That's in it.
So I just shoot super high for some reason.
Shot. Is that a good shot?
I just have no. I don't really do uncharged. I've never done an uncharged bow shot that's meant to get distance. I've only ever done an uncharged bow shot if I'm just trying to fire a quick shot at close range in PvP. So I don't have that intuition of how far the arrows will go. So I was just shooting super high, super powerful. I was shooting so poorly.
D-Star Kalen?
Oh, down there, on me. Yeah, on me.
Yeah, I'll grab this.
It's right here.
I got it.
Okay, and then I try shooting at Kalen. How I don't does that go over it or no at Nair? Does that goes over his head or something? Like I swear I was looking directly at him. I tried to do a not very charged shot. It was just goes slightly over him. Because I know for a fact that if you shoot someone, they get the arrow. So I was trying to shoot him and then he shoots straight down. But it goes over him.
So I thought if you shoot someone, I thought they catch that. Oh, it's behind me.
And then I get just
Sorry, I was going back to position. Where's the arrow? Okay.
and then I got all flustered by my shot not hitting, and then so I go back, I don't pay attention, the target's behind me, and then the target's in the cave. This, I believe it should be my domain as the person in this nether forest area to go into this cave. And Kalen who's up in this castle, should be doing the more higher up one. So I should have the arrow. I should be running into the cave. But Kalen calls for it. So I shoot it to Kalen.
It's up to me. I can get it from here, I think.
So, and again, I shoot way too high because, again, I just
That's not getting to me. That's not getting. No.
have such a bad feel for
Just head to the
arrow
spot. Just stand there.
trajectory.
Sorry.
I don't know why. When I look back at it, like, of course, what am I doing? Why am I shooting it this high? But I don't know.
On cannon.
My brain just was not functioning in Devil Dart.
Getting to me. Just stand there. Going.
And then it ends up coming back to me. I end up taking it into the cave. Which, oh, it's accessible from here, so I guess maybe Kalen could have done that.
It's an error.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
And at this point we get all mixed up, I believe. I don't think we end up in our original positions, but we managed to make it work out.
Yeah, no, I know. I thought you were running up more. That's why. I thought you were just gonna. It's fine.
But yeah, that didn't go all that well. And then there's Dead Man's Dungeon, which is the one I was excited for the most because I thought I could just use a. If I just wrote it down with a pen and paper, I would guarantee a sub-minute time. That was my idea.
Are you done?
But the problem is, so I write everything down,
Emerald one away from edge.
and we fill it out.
Lapis is the block before diamond. Lapis is before diamond, okay?
Lapis is before diamond.
Yeah, but Lapis is next to Redstone, right? One of someone's book said that, right?
Lapis is next
What
to
was the
Redstone.
edge no in A? What was the edge no in A?
Edges refer to the first and 6 blocks.
First and that's how edges normally work. What?
Yeah.
Oh, you said fifth and sixth.
You said
first
5th
time.
and 6th.
There. That was the issue. We just a miscommunication at the very start of the game. Disa accidentally says 5th instead of 1st, and everything just goes wrong. It takes us. We spend a minute trying to just do the wrong thing. We finally realize at a minute 30. Shit.
God damn it! Read the books again from.
Okay, Lapis is 1 before diamond, right? Redstone 1.
Yeah.
Redstone 1.
Yeah, that look. Yeah.
Redstone 1, Lapis 2, Diamond 3, Iron 4, Emerald 5, Gold 6.
I mixed the two up here.
There. Okay. Easy. 20 seconds after fixing the mistake, puzzle solved. I think we really could have got.
That was just the first.
We could have got top 2 in this. Aqua had a just absurd. Whoops.
Everyone finished around the same time.
Aqua had a really absurd time in Dead Man's Dungeon. They got 29 seconds, which is ridiculous, but second place was around 45, I think. And we could have potentially beaten that, I think. If we'd gotten it right from the start. Not had that miscommunication, what I mean.
I guess I must have said first in a way that sounds
So yeah, a bit unfortunate, but we ended up recovering quickly. We still managed to beat a team.
It hit my shots, okay? It hit my shots and that was that.
Yeah.
And I think writing everything down ended up coming in clutch, because... Yeah, Kaylin requested the books be read again. Because I think almost any team, if they had encountered that situation, they would have had to start completely from scratch. But since I had everything written down, I could just cross a number off, replace it with another, and then redo the puzzle quite easily.
Oh no, they're just bricks. It's alright.
Next up is Chalice Chase.
In like 1 or 2 rooms. I just felt
Also, so blue 3 out of 5. I think we beat purple, and it's hard to judge overall time actually because it doesn't count the time spent in tutorial, which it's a bit awkward that way.
Really after trying
We did end up getting 6th in total time though as well,
this strat once.
but our trials overall were pretty bad, so we ended up getting outplaced by purple despite being faster.
I think Quantum Jedi 5 is objectively the like a number strategy like that is objectively the best, but you need to like know what you're
Okay, Chalice Chase.
They're on the red.
I love Chalice Chase. That was so fun to play.
play for you. I don't think
That was definitely my favorite game I played this event. So the strategy we
ready to
ended up doing is I go with Kaylin.
Mirror middle.
Me and Kaylin go to the far side, and Nair and Disa take the initial chalice on the close one.
So hit go a bit right. Yeah.
I messed up my first.
Just hit me a tiny bit left, Mirror. Just so I
Okay.
don't hit that wool.
I'm just gonna go
And then
directions.
hit me after it says go.
Yeah, I messed up my first hit here. Kaylin hit. Oh yeah, he hits the cobbled deep slate, but I do all my other ones. I managed to hit him fine.
Going right, Mirror.
I boosted it. That's my bad.
Going left now.
I'm gonna lose it immediately, I think.
Tried to get an angle on him. Still got it though.
Perfect.
Oh, we got caught. You have distance
Alright, push
now.
them off. You got some space. You got some space this
I lost it.
just
Yeah.
keep going. You've got 2 on you.
I feel like it's hard to commentate on the micro.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm hitting my feet a bunch, but it's hard to figure out the micro.
Well, he hasn't turned around yet.
But I will commentate on something eventually,
Oh.
probably later in the rounds, because the first 2 rounds we managed to win.
No, I just don't have the comment this round. It's fine.
But yeah, I'm doing what's natural, right? I'm just cutting people off,
You getting
and okay. I do not know how I missed this. I guess I just hit too late or something. Because my cursor was right over him.
I was right on top of him and punched him.
Yep.
Fortunately, Kalen's on top of things.
Okay, the pairs have...
Mira, go left. Yep. Keep
Turn
going.
right, turn right. They're cutting you off.
I had a decent run there.
Okay, I'm pretty far away, keep running. We're gonna collide pairs.
I'm lying.
I don't really know how to do comms for Chalice Chase. I just say like keep running or like
30 or 120.
or you have distance or something, and I guess it works out.
Okay. Mira, the only advice there.
So we win that round. I calculated the scores we got in all the rounds, like specifically me and Kalen as a duo, and this round was about average. We got the blue pair held the Chalice for 16 more seconds than we did, or 16 more scoring ticks, which are, I believe, every 0.7 seconds. Although we ended up with the Chalice at the end of the round, so overall, they were 8 points ahead of us, their duo. But their duo starts with the Chalice, and we don't, so I think overall that was a pretty average round from me and Kalen.
Giga, follow them. I'm gonna try to cut them off.
And Disa Nair won that
I'll be the
for
chaser,
us.
You be the cutter.
You're a ball chaser.
Oh yeah, so here, Kalen, this is where Kalen says the strategy. He wants to be the one cutting people off, and I chase them. So keep that in mind. That's very important.
I wish they would just put a solid wall there.
Nice.
Okay, go. They're going right.
They're going right.
So early game, Kalen gets the Chalice.
I hate it when that happens.
Nice. You have distance. Just keep going. You're gonna lose it soon because I'm not doing a great job, but keep going. They're being trolled.
And here, I'm surprised I held it for this long
Okay, I got caught.
after getting caught on something. You played this beginning bad?
I'm being ganged up on. It's gonna be up to you.
Okay.
I lost it, it's right.
Yeah, Kalen kind of snuck up on you behind you at the beginning. So Kalen gets a... Kalen got so much distance there. You really, really want to get through one of those...
Good job, Kalen.
one of those ice things when you get the Chalice.
It's right, you should get this one.
So I see Wibbage, I punch him. I don't know how impactful that was.
Going. Behind you. Oh, we got it. That's unfortunate. Oh.
That punch ended up being really good, knocking him into a corner like that, because Wibbage has no way out. I can just get the tag back immediately.
That's unfortunate. Oh.
Nice. Yeah, you should be good. Keep
And
going.
then what happened to you all? If Kalen must have punched you, gotten you good, because you were right there on top of me.
Yeah, you should be good. Keep going. Yeah, use that
I
middle
just
pin.
can't run
Perfect.
away, like.
Oh, I keep hitting the edges.
I trolled you.
You have some space.
Keep going. You have good ground.
Then I get distance, and I managed to hold on to this for quite a while.
They're giving up on you, I think. Just keep going.
And this is my play of the entire event. Look at that juke.
Oh, let's go.
This is generational. Just keep moving forward.
You guys are saving this round.
Just keep going this run, you're good.
Kalen defended well? Yeah, that makes sense. I held on to that for so long. This is by far me and Kalen's best round. We held that Chalice for 57. And we also had the end of round. So overall, that's 65 points me and Kalen earned on the duo of you and Wibbage, which is absolutely insane. By far our best round.
Seconds, we still won. Hey, go on,
We're
team.
doing good.
Yeah, it made you swap Wibbage with Rohan. And this is our worst round now against Red.
Alright, Mira, let's just do that again.
Bring them, like, right, and then
I'm going right.
You just weren't a strong Chalice team?
Standing to the back. Going to the right.
Okay,
Oh, I can't get that.
that was not great by Kalen going to the right.
It's just standing to the back. Going to the right.
Oh, I can't get that. Shit. Nero, where are you? Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, so then this was really bad by me. I should have been behind him. I probably could have just punched him there and gotten the chalice. Instead I try to cut off, and then I get punched, and then they turn around, and that just
guarding them on one side. Nice.
or no, Kaylin comes up behind them. It's a bit later on.
I'm chasing.
I'm nowhere near.
Yeah, they gain distance, and I keep messing up. So I'm like, okay, that's bad by me. I should have followed them. I didn't realize I was that close. I didn't think I could make this jump, that's the thing. But I should have followed this way. Because again, Kaylin wants to be cutting them off, and he wants me to be chasing. But instead he turns around, and that, because I'm also trying to cut off just like Kaylin was, that's just, it's like what I did last round, but now it happens to us.
Right,
I'm intentionally leaving you behind, expecting you to
Okay,
turn around, but then you're just like not
my
there.
apologies. I've learned that for the next time. I really gotta.
Yeah, I really messed that up. Gave Chaos a huge lane to just carry the chalice for a lot longer. And we were getting absolutely dominated at that point in the run. Kaylin holds it for a bit
Nice.
now, which makes it look more respectable, but still overall this round was a pretty decently sized loss for me and Kaylin as a duo.
Duos are weird now. Oh, there's 3 on us.
Oh, how?
Well, like it doesn't matter. Our start was horrible.
Yeah, my apologies.
It's fine.
So yeah, I played that poorly.
Bad, but I also think they're doing bad.
It made me think, like, after the event was over and the, like, yesterday and today, just when I was reflecting on the event, I realized it's hard to have someone defined as a chaser and as a cutter based on just, you can't define someone like that. It's nuanced. It's based on the positions you have. Usually, I think if you're the one who got tagged, you're going to become probably the cutter, because you can't chase because you're too far behind. Whoever's more behind has to play the role of cutting them off, and whoever's in front, further in front, has to be the one that does the chasing. And when you're both decently far, you both have to take a kind of cutting route, but one person has to continue cutting them off, try to go in front. The other has to go towards them, but then veer off to the side and go behind them.
Like, which means you're naturally becoming the chaser on the very first one. Do you?
And also, yeah, I'm telling Kaylin here, this is the same thing for the start of the round. Since he's the one in front, he should be the one chasing, because they're gonna run away from him because he's closer. So I'm gonna be the one cutting them off.
Do you want to lean into that and be the chaser on just the first one until we get that initial chalice?
Potentially.
This is very interesting. This is all just stuff, again, that Kaylin told me right at the end of round 1 about him being him chasing and me having the job of cutting people off. And now that I've thought about it a lot more, like, it's really interesting, and it's something I'd want to talk to my teammates about before the event. Write a Google Doc and make sure we have an active discussion about that. Because I was not really mentally prepared to play a strategy, because we didn't have anything written down in the doc as far as strategy goes, so I kept instinctually going back into trying to cut people off instead of just chasing them.
You got some space.
This was really hard. I kept getting punched into corners of blocks.
Oh, I just got fucking hit.
And this was really awkward. Kaylin takes the chalice and then passes it to me, and I didn't realize that. It took me a moment to realize, and by then it was too late. I turned around instead of running away.
My apologies. Okay.
And then the enemy team takes it back.
Just keep running, you have distance. They're right behind you by 10 blocks.
Yeah, no, I'm just
It
trying.
is
I'm trying.
really hard to navigate this ice section.
This friend really frustrated me. I got caught on everything, it felt like. The other defender kept punching me into those walls. I got my feet caught on a bunch of things in the ice section. And when I tracked the time spent with the chalice this round, I was actually surprised. This round was decent. It was about equal to our round 1. They held the chalice for 15 scoring ticks longer, but we had it at the end of the round, so it goes out to them gaining 7 points on us, which again, since they start with the chalice, I'd say that's a pretty average round for me and Kalen. I don't think that it's not bad at all.
I mean, I just don't know what advice to give. I can't really help both sides.
It's hard. Yeah, no, it's just hard because
At this point, Nair and Deesa start to struggle. Nair and Deesa, they were the reason we won the first round.
Yep.
But then they start doing really poorly.
They always go away from me.
I think blue overall was just a weak chalice team, though.
I'm going left. I'm going left.
Okay, they're going towards left.
Although they ended up outplacing us, so I don't know.
They're running around in circles at the
Have I
spawn.
lost it already? How has it reached me?
Oh, they've broken the duos.
It's fine. Just focus on us staying together. And they're gonna
Kalen's getting absolutely wrecked by the defender. And I mean, I wonder if they're making a conscious choice there to hit Kalen instead of me, because he's the better player. They have a great first hold of the chalice. But then Kalen gets
Keep going
distance.
straight. Marcus is behind you. There's no one else flanking or anything.
There is someone flanking, it turns out.
Oh, you're just a little way back.
I'm so glad Marcus turned around there, because I was really out of position. I thought I was not getting this chalice back anytime soon. I guess he turns around because he sees the other people over there and he wants to avoid them. But he runs right into me.
You should have ground. It's very even at the moment.
Then I managed to get a good bit of time with the chalice.
Nice.
I'm so weak. I'm just a bit far away.
Okay.
I'm taking.
Mirror, I'm with you.
Oh, you have the chalice. Jeez.
Yes.
Wait, I think Kalen just called him that he was far away, and then he suddenly gets the chalice?
I'm just a bit far away.
Okay.
Yeah, he says, I'm a bit far away, and then he immediately takes the chalice.
Nice.
I have it, so Rice takes it from me,
Okay.
and then Kalen immediately takes Rice back. Rice must have just turned around and run straight into Kalen.
You have the chalice. Jeez.
Yes, just stay with me.
Do I mind you asking if I mind you just talking about your team performance? No, that's fine. I like learning about your team and about how you felt you played.
I'm just lagging.
It's interesting.
I lagged. I just
You nearly costed Aqua 7 out of 7.
Because you're on a laptop. Yep.
I don't pay much attention to the other team's scores here. I would always do that as a viewer in MCC, but when I play, I don't know, I lock in super hard. I do not pay attention to the chat in the slightest.
Oh my god, man. Why am I?
If you got 2 more rotations in.
Get the mental up. Just keep going.
Yeah, no, I got 400 ping. I don't know why. Like, I just.
Like, were you 2 points away?
Just legit lagged for like a good 5 seconds. It's good.
Here, do you want me to take the first chalice?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Wow, that's close.
Oh, they're going straight to the
They're
left.
coming down middle. You can go right. Like, I just punched them.
I'm fairly sure me and Kalen's performance against Aqua was one of our worst
They're going
ones.
right, and they immediately went to the left.
You have ground. You have ground. Yeah, you see the thing you went through, Mirror? Whenever you get the chalice, try to always focus getting in there. Because getting in there is so
No, actually, against Aqua we did quite well. We ended up going +6 on them, although we lost end of round, so that's a net of -2. But still, that's above average for a team that's
ground. Keep going forward.
on far chalice duty. That punch messed me up.
Oh, that was
Who
their chalice holder.
whoever did this had great quick thinking. They punched me and that was brutal. Really caught me off guard, and then yeah, Yellow took back the chalice soon after.
How about lost the chalice?
Yeah, I hope I get to play again too. It's so fun. There's so many games I want to try again. I want to do better in PvP especially,
You're gonna lose it because of me.
because we had just bad PvP games overall. But also I want to play Chalice Chase again, because Chalice was so fun.
So good. Like, nice. Oh no, you should have kept going forward. It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
In a good spot.
I should have kept going for. Where was that? I couldn't. It would have been hard to keep going forward. I think I made the right play here. Like originally, yeah, going forward would have been great, but since Yo-Yo hits me into here. Oh no, he thinks I should have gone this way instead of through this gap. That makes sense. Yeah, that would have been a good idea considering where people were. I just went through that gap because I want to. That's how I gain a bunch of speed. And earlier in the game, Kaylin told me that that's a good way to begin running with the chalice, is to gain a bunch of speed by going through that ice chamber. Yeah, it's definitely tough when you're predicted high and you underperform. I was glad I didn't have much pressure on me.
It's fine.
Because if I had that kind of pressure and played on a bad team, I would have been a lot more disappointed if I expected to do well at things. But I didn't. Like, I was just trying not to get last, and I managed to do that. In fact, I didn't even get last in a single game either. Oh yeah, by the way, that round against Yellow was me and Kaylin's second best round as a duo. We went positive in score, and we held the chalice at the end of the round as well. So we netted, I think, 14 points on Yellow. How much did we lose that by? We lost that by a ton. Okay, so if we net 14, that means Nair and Disa are losing 34 points as a duo. And they're starting with a chalice. They didn't have a great run. Nair was just not playing well at all at this point.
It's fine.
I mean, I guess it makes sense to do badly if you have such big input delay. Because this is such a fast-paced, you have to react to everything. And how are you supposed to react if your inputs are delayed by 350 milliseconds or whatever you said?
They're coming down middle. They're going one each side.
Didn't I download MC for this? I had MC downloaded. I just didn't play it.
You can go right. It's right.
You have distance.
Yeah, I mean, it's believable. Okay, like, if you have to think about what it would take for Nair, of all people, to place 28th individual, or no, 29th individual.
I should be able to get it back.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, I hadn't played MC. I'd played, I think, an hour of Island once with people I tried to apply for Rising with. And
I'm sorry.
I think that's about it as far as playing on a mouse and keyboard.
Oh, stop following me!
Oh no, wait, no. I also played the MCC, the Bedrock 15th Anniversary Edition. I liked playing Ace Race. I played a few hours of that as well.
It's just you're behind Useful who's been punching me, so I don't know what's
And I played a bit of... I enjoyed Meltdown as well, and I obviously played like one run of Sands of Time to get the objectives or whatever for the cape.
when you guys boost.
Oh, they took it.
And the boost means nothing.
Yeah, 350 MS. I think that was the number he said? I don't know. Either way, it was obviously very, very bad.
No. Oh, what? Why that? I didn't even expect to land there.
You know, you get. I'm not gonna lie. You just keep going. You can get away. You can get away. Bro, I'm just getting punched, bro. Like, why am I getting punched? I'm just getting punched.
That was another. Oh yeah, 131 to 129, in the very last round. You don't believe these numbers? You'd have to ask Nair. I don't know if I misheard. He might have said like 30 to 50 and I misheard. I don't know though. It was definitely you can tell by the score that it was a massive nerf. What happened here? 95 to 165. Yeah, this was a bad round from me and Kaylin. This was our second worst. I think me and Kalen only had 2 bad rounds. We had 2 like medium rounds that are not good or bad. I'd say they're neutral. 2 good rounds and 1 just incredible round. Absolutely dominant. And I think we were supposed to be the weaker of the 2 duos. I think Disa and Nair on paper are supposed to be better. Obviously, Nair being drunk and on a laptop with input delay made that change. And then Temple.
We're next to Aqua.
I'm not a big fan of Temple because it feels just like an SG variant. And people hype it up to be something like really big, but I don't know. It's just SG, except you're on a weird map. And like there are capture points, but they don't really do much because the good PvP teams will just take the capture points. Also, yeah, this Nair just goes right in. And Kalen does not want to take this fight. But I see Nair go in, and I'm like, okay, we're fighting. But no. And I think... Yeah. And our mood at this point was really down, because we hadn't had a good game in ages. We lost the last 5 rounds of Chalice Chase. We did terrible in Sky High. We had a bad Trials of Fire. And then at this point, Nair just subs out. He was hanging out with Obi, Vigvig, and one other person, and he lets Obi take over from this point onward. Although I keep calling her Nair, because I just see Stand in 05 and I say Nair. And at this point, you can't really do much as a duo. You can't go along the outer ring, because that's where the other teams are, and if you take any points in the inner ring, they're just going to be recaptured.
A much better view of the rooms.
Oh yeah, I noticed if you fly around inside of the walls, you get a much better view of the rooms. Although it's still not good enough, because you can't see the edge of the other room, and that kept getting me.
Yellow's in the room next to you.
Because like I'd see a team here, but I can't see what the teams in either of those 2 rooms.
Yeah, see, turn that way. There.
Either way, there's no point in watching this because you cannot do anything as a duo in this game.
Okay, this way.
Points. Straight forward, and then if they take ours, we loop around, or?
No, they're gonna split up because they actually have people that know what they're doing. So.
Okay.
And then we run away again. And I feel like there's nothing you can really do if you're a weak team in this game. Because people will just follow you and take your capture points. I feel like it's even worse than SG in this regard, where Temple is low-key very, very unfriendly to bad PvP teams. Even more than SG, because you can't just... In SG, you can at least try to find a good position. You can try to find a way to use position to get some sort of advantage in a fight. But in this game, if you try to figure out how to get position, you're spending time not collecting capture points. So all the other teams are scoring points while you're just moving around in order to try to get a better fight. And then here we get split up. Killed by blue. Temple was just brutal. And then round 3. For some reason, orange does not trail us. So we turn around, take the corner, and then take some of orange's points. And on paper, we have a decent round. We take a few points. We take a bunch. Eventually, orange comes back, though, and starts taking our own.
Yellow room? Guys, we might need to go into that yellow room to... Or the empty one.
But then we just stand here, because again, we don't want to take fights. We're eventually forced out. We take over mid. And just stand here. Because And the only points you can guarantee capture are mid and the furthest ones around the edge before the border closes in. Because mid, you can stay in the room and pressure people if they try to take the points.
No, we should go on the side where Aqua is, because that means less teams are there. Because they're all Aqua, rather than...
Also, yeah, inferring from the room position, you want to go to this side because only Aqua is here. On this side of the map, there's 3 different teams. Blue, orange, and lime are all on this side of the map.
A variety of colors.
Just hold this. We need to make sure we keep this area. Sorry, I didn't try this way.
So we make it to the final room. We get into the final mosh pit.
We can go now. Try and go.
I have an axe, so I know it's a good idea to get crits. I don't think I get any crits. I don't even know if I hit a single swing.
But it's fine.
I hope Orange didn't...
I got some.
Oh, we got the point.
6 full points as well, that was pretty good.
Wait, there's number. I'll take that.
And we got 6 full points as
Where
well.
does it say damage points? Doesn't it? Net damage, 2.49. Okay, so I got 1 hit in at some point in this round. I don't know when. And we gained, what, 6.5 roughly points? You could say that that was a somewhat successful round, but honestly, that was just because we got lucky that orange went the other way. I don't know, we didn't earn that. We didn't earn that. We just got lucky that we didn't get taken over that time.
Like, I don't even know if we're guaranteed last.
28.
I got 30th.
I'm amazed that I managed to avoid getting last individual on all 3 PvP games, given how our team did. Then comes SG.
This whole like farmland area, the right side.
Thanks.
And then once the...
So this I feel like it starts pretty well. I find I go a bit away from my team to start looting chests.
I was focusing on...
Because you don't all want to be in the same place, because then you get less loot. That's my idea. But then I just keep looting, and my team starts going in the opposite direction than I am.
I have 2 iron swords, 1 iron helmet, for those who need it.
I wouldn't mind that helmet.
And I'm very slow at looting chests. Everyone is so far away, and I just keep looting, which is a terrible idea. Like, I'm getting valuable loot here. I'm getting arrows, which is nice. But I'm just too far away, and I think that's a genuine issue for my team that I'm causing, because me being so far away, because they're not prepared to take a fight.
Oh wait, Galen's happy again, everyone.
Stop it.
It's just funny. Guys.
But yeah, I'm playing this really, really poorly, and when I eventually get there, like, there's a team already here.
Oh, they are...
Okay, we can back off now.
I'm getting bumped, Loki.
I hit my 1 shot.
Because look at that, by the time I reconvene, there's already someone here.
Okay, we can back off.
And I think that was just my own fault for spending way too much time looting. Also, I've noticed that this texture here, this mud texture, is the same thing that slows you down in speedrun, but it does not slow you down here, so that's very misleading.
Oh, they are chasing it. They are...
Also, they really hit all their shots on me. I got gunned down there.
got bowed down.
And then I'm in the gulag. I hate the gulags. I don't like them. I don't think they're a good part of the game. Like, cause it just sucks as a bottom frag to just have to die again so some top frag can be revived. Fortunately, I only fought players that were roughly equal to my skill. Speeds is better than me.
Let's go.
But he's not amazing. He's a 3rd frag. And I managed to win that.
Highlighted? I cannot...
So I'm really happy. I did not expect to win a single gulag match. And I already won one on my first round.
We won the gulag already. Cook. We just want to be a bit more discreet with our...
okay.
And then we run around, but it's hard to do anything as a 3.
Agnei, by the way, is currently in 30.
Although...
Genuinely like playing a pocket edition.
Yeah, Obi dies in the gulag. So we're fully a team of 3, and we just get chased.
Yeah, I got them off. You guys should be good. Or at least
This is the story of our life, this this SG. We get chased everywhere.
No, I want you guys to experience the game.
Okay, thank you. I mean, you go.
Kalen sacrifices himself so that me and Disa can gain some distance, and he then wins his gulag. Comes back.
Unless Red wants this. They're not chasing.
Then I follow. So now I'm alongside Kalen. Disa has gone somewhere else.
Oh, I actually got a bow and arrows in those. Cool.
And then Useful Sister comes along. Useful Sister was everywhere, I feel like, in this SG. Always chasing us.
Oh my god.
I ended up swinging. I saw Useful alone right here. I think his teammates are behind him, though. So I committed. I thought it was a 1v2. It wasn't. But Kayla managed to get away, so that's good. I was a bit disappointed that I won the gulag and then didn't do really much with it at all, but Kayla managed to get away.
Orange is on you. Calling out the orange.
He eventually just gets chased down and dies, though, so not a great round for us at all. And I thought, like, we had, between Sky High, Temple Lockout, and this, we've had 7 straight bad rounds of PvP. We've done nothing but get rolled. So I was feeling pretty down on PvP at this point. I thought this last round for sure would just be more of the same. I get greedy again with the chest. Like, I don't know why I saw myself so far behind in the first round after looting chest.
I have iron boots for someone.
And then still play like that. But I did return faster. Also, yeah, we never reconvened and put on gear. I just ended up putting on the stuff I had looted.
Here, iron boots.
Oh, Kalen just got himself iron boots. He wasn't gold previously, so I got those back.
Someone's been through here.
Oh, iron sword in the
No, they
chest.
haven't.
There's been some influence around these parts.
I guess people just dumped their spare gear in there.
Weirdly,
Rotating the same.
What happens? We just stand around for a while. And I think I die first.
It's a bit weird. He did blood.
There were a bunch of teams around here. We saw 3 teams run by. We saw, I think, orange, blue, and purple? Or orange, red, and purple, maybe? They were all, like, chasing each other. So then we come in, try to be a third party on some fight.
I'm just getting my range shots.
Get a few shots in.
I'm hitting with it and it's gonna be I'm out of arrows. I'm out of arrows. I'm out of arrows.
Yeah, I'm also out of arrows. Let's,
You know,
And then, is that orange coming up behind us?
I'm out of arrows.
yeah, I'm also
Yeah.
out of arrows. Let's,
You know, we did a good job. Come on, guys.
Yeah, no, that was fine.
We're really far behind.
oh, you guys went right.
And then they just keep chasing.
Run to the building, run to the building.
I think orange... Useful said they were being chased by red, I think. But from our perspective, we're just getting chased by orange.
They're annoying.
And I try to go up the ladder, but they get me.
Okay.
Useful Sister again.
Should be able to get
No, it's fine. We're fine.
And then I get so lucky with my gulag. I face Magix,
Watch both ladders.
who is about as skilled as I am. Also a bottom frag. So I get super lucky with my gulags.
Or
Oh wait, no, I was not. I said yeah. Didn't listen to a word. You said.
fine.
Did not even render.
I don't see it.
It's such an overextension.
Where's the
I also know that he is not as coordinated at critting as I am. So I was feeling confident in this gulag, and I managed to win it. I'm probably the most unlikely player to go 2 for 2 in gulags, but I managed to do it.
Yeah,
And then I try to fly into this building, and I somehow managed to mess that up. I wanted to go in the other way, but the border was there.
I'm
So I try to go in the window and hit the wall and fall down onto this ledge.
So stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, just what you have.
So then I need to find a way down,
Just stay there. Well, you don't have to drop down really yet.
and I just fall all the way.
All the way.
I tried my best. I tried my best.
We can go down. I don't think we have to hide here anymore.
There's nobody
I don't
here.
think no teams are nearby.
yeah, eat to make sure you don't stay on low health.
I've recovered my health.
I got a few arrows back from my crossbow.
Let's go.
So around this time, we're going to encounter the Lime team.
There's plenty in that chest. I'll bring it
And they want to kill us. They're chasing us down.
Oh my god, if we're just not paying attention, then we're gonna get killed again.
I'm actually.
And Kalen's just sick of running away from teams, so he makes the call out to fight them.
30. Fuck it, fight.
You wanna fight? I'm down.
So we turn around, we all fight. And I managed to live for quite a long time. Somehow I avoid getting hit. I get a few good crits off.
I got railed. To be
Did a bunch of damage to Nessa. A few crits on Ashy as well, it looks like.
Okay.
Oh, the person that
Nice,
killed me
Kalen.
is fighting the gulag.
Bye, Olive.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, good. Wait.
And are you two coming
I'm
back?
gonna get clean, but it's okay. A no gulag for me.
That was really good. Kalen?
You beat Useful Sister. Holy shit.
Kalen ended up getting an ace on Lime. So I was really happy about that. Also, somehow Disa managed to beat Useful Sister in the Gulag.
Yeah, it fucks me over. I don't care that much.
I should see the strat you do in Ant's Pov. Alright, I'm gonna look at this now, because this SG is essentially over.
Kalen's happy. You can put that down.
I mean, despite winning that battle, we are now a duo, and Disa's in the tree. She's
Someone's coming.
gonna lose this fight, so then it's Kalen as a solo, and Kalen doesn't really make any more headway. Let's see. Oh, Ant Frost Pov is right here. Okay. Well, look at this.
I just, yeah.
Purple.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
This is Olive. Olive, what was that's not the right link you sent me.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull it up on see if I can find it on Ant Frostbod here. It was round 3, right?
Go fast. Grab this and go in. Go in. Let's go in here. It's one. Oh,
If you could use another moment to rant, your raw PvP performance was the best you've ever done in any event. Yeah. Okay, let's back up to the beginning. Yeah, I saw you fight Kalen in Sky High, and you just rolled him.
by the way, genuinely, I think all of yours, aim for all of yours, and the rest of them will like crumble. I think.
Okay.
Try 'em.
Well, what does he have to say?
I think by the way, genuinely, I think all of yours, aim for all of yours, and the rest of them will like crumble. I think. Not everybody, but just focus him out if you see him. 'Cause he's their best PvP by a mile. But use tridents for sure. They're not here. It's one. Oh, just all of yours. You guys got that. I'm gonna go back. Same thing. Same plan. Oh my god.
Killed one.
Just fight. Guess that's the fight. It's fight. Guess you're alone.
I'm really surprised that worked. So you managed to lure 3 of them out, and then Ant went back, and the rest of your team got him. Was that planned? Did you expect someone to go back, or did you expect to lure all of them out, and then?
Because he mile. But use tridents for sure. They're not here.
You expected to bait everyone, and then they'd come in from behind. I see. And it worked even better, because Ant ran towards them, so that was a pure 1v3.
Same plan. Oh my god.
Killed one.
Just fight. Guess that's the fight. It's fight. Chaos, you're alone. On you.
Why is all of yours on me?
And then Chaos... That's amazing. They just get so...
It's fight. Chaos, you're alone. On you.
You just wrecked their brains. They're all over the place.
All of yours on me. Why is he on there?
What are we doing?
Dude.
We should have chased that. No, we should have chased that too. That was allowed.
Yeah, Chaos, you sat in the corner. I also they flanked around and just cut me off.
That was funny. I don't know how
I needed, but
good that plan is necessarily, but it worked out there, and it makes for an amazing clip.
me, I needed everybody to jump down and fight them.
You lost Grudge because you overextended. Well, I mean, he killed Ant. I think Grudge played well here. You could say chasing Ant into all of red is an overextension, but that's very, very valuable.
Oh my god.
Killed one.
Just fight. Guess that's the fight. It's fight. Chaos, you're alone. On you.
Why is all of yours on me? Why is he on there?
What? Guys, what are we doing?
Dude.
We should have chased that. No, we should have chased that.
It only worked because you were the strongest PvP team in the event. Yeah, I mean, Red was plenty strong as well.
Just cut me off. I won't lie.
It's impressive to pull it off against another really good PvP team like that.
I'm not gonna lie, we got outplayed. As soon as they were on me, I needed everybody to jump down and fight them. And I just didn't. It's unlucky it happened. This is what Abby tried to do, and it works.
Oh my god.
It's fine. We did good 2 out of 3 rounds. No, it was a good play by Purple. I mean, they lost the player, but it's fine. We did good.
And it said he's gonna do it in the upcoming PB this weekend. What do you need to warn him about?
And we might not get targeted in SGA for 3rd, so I think it's fine. But Orange is looking doing shit, so I think we're gonna get a 2nd anyways.
His team is weak at PvP. Oh.
That was just like a good play by them. I won't lie. Like that was a good flank round.
I see. Yeah, that's a reason it could fail.
Dude, where the fuck is Orange? She's Orange.
I'm surprised that works so well in Temple Lockout. I've thought about that in Meltdown, and in Meltdown in theory it's a lot stronger because
it only works if you're like
it's so much faster to kill people. You can get them by surprise. It's a lot harder when there's melee PvP and they can just turn around and start fighting back, and now it's a 4v3.
For the other 3.
Well, no, I mean like before we knew that the other 3 were there, I was following Oliver. And I just got like a hit or 2 on him, and then I backed up when you guys said that another team is coming, and I ran back to you, but then...
Anyway, I would like to see that from your pod as well. See what your comms are like. The problem is that it's almost infinitely easier to track teams in Temple Lockout than in Meltdown. I mean, in Meltdown, there's places where you expect teams to be. It's a lot more nuanced in Meltdown. You have to... I think it's possible. You just have to play... You'd have to have so many plans. You'd have to have backup plans for backup plans, like... Something like that. Whereas in Temple Lockout, there's always a consistent... You're right next to this team. You had backup plans for the amount of teams that went corner? Or for the amount of players on the team?
Oh, they're all there.
Yeah. Amphasis 7.
Wait, go back. It's a gate.
Why is Chaos over there? I have no idea. The rest of his teammates are off fighting a 2v3, and Chaos is just sitting back up here. You told him to disengage because you didn't turn back fast enough and that caused Grudge to die? Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I'm so sorry. I thought you guys were gonna... Like, I'm so sorry.
No, I fully just backstabbed all of them. No, it's fine.
It could...
That was really good though. You think he's backing up to drink his potion? I mean, that's such a selfish play to do. I know he's the best PvPer at that point on his team, especially since Ant is dead. But like backing up to drink your potion while the rest of your teammates are in a 2v3, I feel like you should at least try to go in there. Because you can't do much as a solo in Temple Lockout. What are you gonna do if your teammates die? Just... You're not taking any team baiter accusations, though? Yeah, you were baiting yourself. That's baiting with confidence. Alright, I think that'll be it for my review. I mean, that's all like games. Coliseum, obviously we did not make that. Which, I don't know. I would have liked to win the event. I think I would have been really, really bad at Coliseum, though, to be honest. Are you crazy? Could they have not gotten more outer capture points after wiping red? Oh yeah, they could have. There was one empty over there. In fact, they could have tried sending someone back the other way as well, since there's no teams in this corner anymore. That might be a bit greedy, though. But yeah, Olive was playing this like chunk lock from Chamber Trials. So Olive was going in and capturing stuff in the middle ring. And I honestly don't mind this parallel capturing. I just think Wibbage and who was the other one? Wibbage and Rohan. I think they could have gone and taken one more point. I don't mind parallel capturing though, because you're still close to your team. And you can easily reconvene if someone is nearby. That fight just doesn't feel worth it for 3 capture points. Yeah. I mean, they get more than 3 capture points. They just aren't able to defend them. It's hard to judge what's a good fight to take and what isn't, because if you lose a player in Pandora's Box PvP games, it's a really big disadvantage. But you have to get into fights sometimes. A lot of Temple Lockout is just playing chicken with the capture points. You try to scare a team away instead of fight them. Oh, this is a rough way to go, just getting trapped in the wall against a full team.
What happened?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
How did that even happen? So blue approaches from the other side. Oh, there's one blue from that side. The rest of blue come from the other side. I see. And then that's when it gets really bad. Olive tries to escape out this way. His teammates go that way. And Olive's route just puts him right in the middle of 2 teams. He can't come back in time to get through the other doors. Yeah, that's just a rough position to be in. And, I mean, this is a reason you put the map in your offhand, right? Because you might be able to see with the map Lime's position and notice that you're in a very precarious scenario. I feel like that's the majority of Temple Lockout strategy. It's noticing on your map where teams are and trying to play around that. I can VOD over your Sky High. I mean, I've seen one round of your Sky High. I saw you jumping on Nair after your teammates tunneled up right into our team. Yeah, I offhanded blocks in my first round of Temple Lockout, and then automatically resets to offhand map, and I think just offhanding map is better, to be honest, because you can, just so you can see where the other teams are. So I think I watched round 2 of your Sky High. What did you do in round 1 and 3? Okay, so going for ship. You are so fast at looting.
Okay, orange is going middle. Fucking hell.
I mean, I don't know why you didn't put your iron sword in your hotbar. You put your armor on. This was good. This was fast to mid. I don't know if there are other teams that already got there. Looks like Grudge is looting the chest though. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff.
here where we are. We're gonna get.
I know you end up killing Kalen in this round. What happens though? What brings you to that point? Because you were a solo. You just didn't notice your iron sword.
There's bullpens in here.
Oh, you fall off. And all the blocks you broke, you suddenly have to place to get back up. Kalen shoots Rohan, causes him to drop, so you drop, and your team doesn't hear your comm. I see.
Lime's here. Guys, get to me, get to me, get to me. Let's go a bit to the center. No! Oh my god.
Oh wow. Okay.
Go center, go center, go center. Okay, go center.
I like going to this more inner ring.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Stay here, stay here. Look for a fight, look for a fight, okay? Look for a fight.
Red has better armor than us.
Yeah, so try to... Okay, wait, go
Red
here,
drop, red
go
drop,
here,
red
go
drop,
here.
red drop.
You're a player that relies on blocks more than without. Yeah, you're pretty low on blocks despite mining a bunch. Did you ask your teammates for blocks? Like, I feel like that's something you should do. Just ask your teammates, your bottom frags, for half of their blocks at the beginning of the round.
Watch below. There's teams below.
You're not greedy like that, I know. I volunteered to give my blocks away. Because realistically, I'm not going to use 32 blocks. I wasn't even going to use 16. I probably could have given 3/4 of my blocks away.
Guys, get to me, get to me, get to me.
And that's just tough.
I'm getting shot. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, Rohan's dead, and then everybody else drops.
Guys, get to me, get to me, get to me.
Guys, just try, just run. You guys have to run.
I'm dead. I'm in a cobweb. Yeah. Like, Olive, you have to calm what you're doing. You can't just go off and say get to me.
Fuck.
Okay, just help Olive here. Okay, help.
It's a good kill on Kalen, though.
Okay, like, how'd you drop down?
Blue down there looks kind of tempting. I don't think they see you. Are you gonna get them?
No, it's a team of 3.
Oh, now they see you.
Just play time here.
Is there a fight above me?
Yeah. There's a fight. There is. Okay, no, it stopped. It's over. It's over.
No, ready going for yellow. Ready going. They're all converging.
You didn't go for blue the whole of PV?
I cannot go for it. Is anybody near me? Anybody near me?
I wanted my team to go for blue, but I think we were worse than blue thanks to Nair being on the laptop. So we would have been feeding them points.
Okay.
They're a weak team and they're your friends. Oh yeah, because they were going to be your teammates in a different world with a different force stack. Although a much stronger force stack than blue was.
That's fine.
This is a really tough position to be in because the only places there are to drop are in dead center between everyone or right down onto a team of 4. You happy you got Grudge, Rohan, and Wibbage because you love Nikki teammates? Yeah. Yeah, that's a team I'd enjoy playing on as well.
W hit drag.
I think I got unlucky by like. Okay.
I really want a team with Magix because both me and him like preparing for events like VOD reviewing, making a Google Doc, but we'd be just too weak to balance as a duo. Not even Kalen and Nair, or Kalen and Silver runs would balance that.
No, it's okay, we got 2 more rounds. It's just annoying.
Anyway, what is your round 3? Are there chests in here? Oh, there are. Round 3 was the most devastating one? Interesting.
I'm with Wibbage. We're getting all this stuff down here.
Go to the right. Go to the right. We don't have to mid chest.
You're pretty well geared up already, even before getting the mid chest.
Okay, wait, orange here.
I'm going to you wait up. I'm getting this chest over here. I'm over you.
Yeah, that's fine. I just knocked one off. That's it.
You kind of have free reign now, just to see if all of these mid chests have been looted or not.
I have stuff. Aqua's on our bottom left, by the way.
That's fine. Who's separated? Crouch. Can you hear?
Yeah. Oh, I need blocks. 1 second.
I'm dropping some stuff here for people. Iron helmet.
I just need a chest plate.
I'll go to it for you.
And blue here. Watch out for blue.
Blue's here.
Wait.
I need blocks. 1 second.
That's okay. I could have went for Pokey there.
Okay,
stay here.
This is roughly the same position as you had last round, or in the first round, I mean. Although blue on the outside is a bit awkward. I don't know if I like you standing directly between blue and aqua. Because I feel like if I was aqua, I'd push up a bit. You would have ran this team down if it wasn't blue. Oh, why are people dropping? Did you make that call out? Did you want to attack there? I don't see why your teammates are going down first though.
Get down.
You wanted to attack. Oh, I see.
Is yellow above?
Yeah.
Drop down. Follow me.
I mean, it makes a bit of sense for them to drop before you, so they grab the attention of the opposing team, baiting your teammates. But it just doesn't work out because they get knocked off immediately, and you don't manage to knock off someone in return. So then yeah, you're forced to run away because suddenly it's a third party. Lime's in there as well. I mean, Rohan manages to get a kill out of it, but 2 of your teammates are down. Not really worth it. Yeah, I see why you hate it. There really isn't much room on this outer ring. There's just so many teams around. It's not safe at all. You really just have to stand at the top as a full team and then drop on another full team when it comes to the late game or something. Either that or go up on the bottom. It is really tough though. This map especially, yeah. Thinking about what I've seen on other maps. Kiri no Mura, I think it is. Definitely feels a lot better now that I think about it, given the shape of the map. And it was actually... Oh, yeah, that does make sense, because Valhalla is super old. It was last played... Or, no, I mean, last played recently. First played, though, in PB4 or something? That makes sense. I didn't think about that. Alright, I think I'm gonna end stream here. I've reviewed my own VOD, I reviewed parts of all of yours VODs. And there's not really anything I have to say about stuff anymore. Raid Ubby, he's live? Alright, I think I'll do that then. Raid Ubby. Am I crazy, or I cannot find Ubby on the raid button? On his alt, not his main, not Ubby. Alright, rating not Ubby. Oh, he's also VOD reviewing, that's cool. Alright, bye everyone.